And we're live. Okay, gonna do the do real quick, tweet out the stream, and post it on YouTube. Also, I just realized I completely forgot to pull up chat on my phone. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Hello, nobody. Welcome, welcome. Okay, YouTube's done, Twitter's done. Brawl Stars? I've never played Brawl Stars, but I've heard good things about it, I think. Okay, just gonna pull up the chat on my phone so I don't have to look at the monitor. Man, this might be the best piece of music from Secret of the Mimic, I can't lie. Okay, nope, I don't want to install the latest Windows update. Come on. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. No idea if it is or not. Alright, chat is all good. Yeah. Alright. The lighting in here is so weird. I don't know why. It's strange. It's like, I don't know why it's so light over here, but I'm darker? I don't know how that works. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Alright, well, we'll give it another minute or so and then we can get into the tier list. The second to last merch one. I'm just gonna do a few more things. Is this set to loop? I don't know. Alright, well, I guess we can just begin. Change the background music now too. Then I'll switch the screen so you can see. Which one should we do? I feel like it can't be too intense. I can do bittersweet sedation. Slow today. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I started too early. Come on, Ad. It's fine though. I'm glad I'm streaming today, because I know I didn't get to last week. Alright. Okay, that should be fine. Let's take a look at the tier list for today. Schedule theory. Yeah. Okay, I actually... Here, I'll switch to the screen. I actually don't hate schedule theory. I actually kind of like it. Well, okay. I like lining up the schedule with the nights. I think that is perfect. I think he got that 100% right. The Mimic! Hi, Sunior. Yeah, I think he got this, like, the schedule part right. I don't... Okay, I feel like this is a little odd. I don't know if, I agree with him saying that the fun times have more remnant in them. I don't know if I agree with that. Also, am I centered? Okay, yeah. Schedule theory is good, though. I like schedule theory. Gets a 9 out of 10 in my book. Here, I'll zoom in a little. Okay, so this is what we're going to be ranking today. The Youtooz figures. I could have sworn there were a lot more, but I'm not complaining. So, let's begin, shall we? So I feel like this is still too loud. Okay, 10% should be fine. Starting with Freddy. Freddy is a bear. Not a bad figure, I guess. Coloring, more kids in Enter than MCI was the original intention. Yeah, I don't think Molten MCI was the intention during Sister Location. Fnaf 6, absolutely, but Sister Location, I don't think so. Yeah. Anyway, Freddy is... I like the coloring. I like the pads on his paws. Paw pads, if you will. Yeah. This is a fine figure. Oh, yeah. Molten MCI was 100% a ScottCon. 100%. B plus or A? Hello? I think I'm okay with putting him in A. In fact, I think I'd put him in S. I really like this figure. Flocked Freddy. Took me a second. Flocked figures are a cool idea, but I feel like it would only work if every other figure in the series was flocked, which I think it's only the original 4 that are, which is a little silly, but cool idea. What is Springtrap MCI? What, is that just, like, the MCI spirits attach themselves to Springtrap? Because if so, let me tell you, there's a character who already does that. His name's Andrew. Okay. Freddy, the possessed Freddy. This is a cool figure. Yeah, the possessed ones are really cool. In fact, I think I would put it above regular Freddy, just because of how creative it is. Come on. Screen just went black. I don't know if you guys saw that. Okay, then we have, like, the... Yeah, Possessed Freddy is really cool. Is there an extra tier? Why is there an E tier? I didn't realize that. Okay, the dark version, I don't know. Not a fan of it. It's just a recolor. But I guess it's still cool. Okay, and I included the Freddy phone holder, just because it's the same model as the Youtooz figure. And was also made by Youtooz. I can't look at this figure without thinking about him holding something other than a phone. So that's funny. But realistically, I don't know anyone who uses phone holders. Like, if you're gonna, like... Okay, why did it not loop? D. Dang. Senior, you didn't really miss much. I don't think we really talked about it much last stream, but I loved Secret of the Mimic and its lore. I think it's confusing at first, but once you take a step back, it's pretty cool. I love Edwin. Edwin and his family are pretty cool. Yeah, I don't... Like, phone stands are so, like... Phone holders. Like, this isn't even, like, a GoPro. Like, you can't... Like, yeah. I'll put it in C tier and not D tier, just because I kind of like the background. Yeah. Bonnie? That's his new guitar, right? Do I not have a poster of... Yeah. So this is his new guitar, which I don't really like that much. His eyes are also red, when they should be, like, pink-purple. Like, purple, yeah. Still not a bad figure. Yeah, I think Secret of the Mimic is my favorite FNAF game. Molten... not Molten... MCI 87? How does it imply MCI 87? Is it like some weird timeline shenanigans with, like, Henry's death, Elizabeth's death? Is it like something like that? Interesting. I've never heard that before. We can put Bonnie in A. Just because, like, his eye color is wrong, but he's still very accurate. Flocked Bonnie, we'll go below Flocked Freddy. Possessed Bonnie, not a fan of his mouth in this. Looks a little too wide. But still, very cool figure. I think I'll put him A tier, actually. Like, maybe bottom of A tier. Just because I think the mouth is a little... then the dark version, not a fan. Heck, I think I'll put that one in C tier. Okay, Chica. Not a bad figure. Charlie was 7 when the MCI happened. In the fourth closet says she was born in 1980. That's true. To be fair, though, I take Charlie's age in the novel trilogy as, like it's all over the place. Yeah, I don't... That's interesting, though. I've never made that connection. The Fnaf 2 trailer implies Charlie 87 and Charlie first. I don't think we should use the movie for lore, like, at all. I'm just being honest. Like, to me, the movie universe is a universe where everything is wrong, right? Sparky the dog exists. Purple guy is phone guy. I was going to say a spoiler for Fnaf 2, but I won't. Yeah, so I don't think we can use really anything from the movie. Like, maybe the characters' personalities, like Mike Schmidt to Mike Afton, Abby to Elizabeth, and maybe Garrett's name, but, like, other than that, I don't really take any of the lore as, like, game canon, if that makes sense. Anyway, Chica? I think Chica's better than Bonnie. Cupcake's in the wrong hand, but no one ever pays attention to that, so it's fine. Flocked Chica? Alright. Yeah, that too. Vanessa existing in the 80s, and being one of Afton's children. Says she was 7 like 1,000 times. Okay, to be fair, it's been many, many years since I've read The Silver Eyes. Oh yeah, no matter what, people will use the movie as, like, if you believe Vanessa's an Afton, you'll say, well, in the movie she's an Afton. If you believe, you know, you get what I'm saying. Possessed Chica? I don't know, I feel like Possessed Freddy's the best Possessed character. But I'll still put her bottom of S tier. Dark Chica, nah. Foxy. I do kind of like how he's doing a jump scare pose. Even though it's not what he does in FNAF 1. But this is still a very accurate figure. I'm trying to find, like... I want to see the stomach withering on him, but I can't. So I'll just assume it's accurate. Yeah, I'll put him above Bonnie. Garrett victim. I'm going to be honest. I don't hate Garrett as his name, but I don't really think it fits with the other two. Like, Michael, Elizabeth, Garrett. Like, Mike and Elizabeth, Michael, and William are very British sounding names. Garrett might be, actually, now that I think about it. B? You think Foxy's in B? Really? Really? Is it because of the pose? Like, these guys are kind of just doing, like, stage poses, whereas Foxy's not really. B tier's crazy, though. Flocked Foxy. Possessed Foxy? I don't know what happened to the spirit. See, I feel like this pose is what the original Foxy should have been. And then this Foxy's pose should have been for the Possessed version. I feel like they kind of flipped that. Because, like, here he's doing his jump scare pose. Odd. And then Dark Foxy. Okay. In fact, I think I'll put him there. Same with Chica. Freddy's kind of cool, though. Possessed Foxy in A. I don't know. I think I'm going to put him in S tier just because I like how he's doing his jump scare pose, where he, like, leans into the office. Yeah. I hope the spirit doesn't look like that, like, in real life, though. Like, in person. Also, I forgot to mention, I included, like, the Youtooz figures in here, too. In case you were wondering what those were. Golden Freddy. I don't know why he has withering on his leg. That is very strange. Golden Freddy does not have withering on his leg. Oh god. God, David, and David, the one you should not have killed. Ugh. Okay, well, David being the vengeful spirit, I'm sorry, that's one of the stupidest theories I've ever heard. No offense, obviously, Junior. I think I would rather it be Cassidy than David, being 100% honest. And then God David, it's alright, I guess. Not the worst David theory, but definitely not the best. Yeah, Youtooz figures are... I like Youtooz's figures. They're just... I don't know. I hate how Youtooz does, like, exclusivity. I don't know, I was struggling to say that. Like, these figures are sick, but the fact that you can only get them for a limited time really sucks. Golden Freddy, though. I think I have to put him, like, bottom of A tier. Like, that withering on the leg is really noticeable, and it's really inaccurate. Possessed Golden Freddy? I wish they did, like, the white eyes. Like, these guys all have their eyes. I don't know why Golden Freddy's missing his. And then the dark versions, whatever. At least he has eyes there. So I guess I'll go there. Yeah. Alright, and then wrapping out... Well, I guess not wrapping out FNAF 1 because we have Fusion. Golden Freddy. Not a bad figure. I wouldn't get it personally, but I think I'll put him below Golden Freddy. Just because, you know, Golden Freddy's an actual character. If this was, like, Glamrock Freddy, Golden Glamrock Freddy, like Security Breach has in the lobby, that'd be fine. But it's FNAF 1 Freddy, so... the real Golden Freddy. Yeah. He doesn't have withering on his legs. Okay. Fusion. I don't entirely understand this first figure. Like, I guess I kind of get it. Like, the black is supposed to kind of be like it's not there, maybe? Maybe? I don't know, and the foxy head is just... big-ass forehead. S? This one, maybe. But I think this first one... I think I would put it in D tier, honestly. And I think I'm going to move Bonnie down, too. Just because I think Bonnie looks really stupid here. But no, I do kind of like the spirit on the ears. Oh, hi, Party Hat. I didn't even notice you. No offense. Yeah, this figure is very detailed, though. Freaky Fusion Foxy. I think I'll put him above Chica. Because this figure's hilarious, and it's also... like, this makes me think of Fusion a lot more than this. Alright, FNAF 2. Mangle. I know Mangle... I think it was Youtooz. The Youtooz Mangle figure had a problem where it would come apart in the box when people ordered it, which is a very big problem. But this is a very accurate figure. Definitely S tier. I think I would honestly put it above Freddy and above Possessed Freddy. Like, this is a very detailed figure. The puppet? I think Funko did a better job with the puppet in its box than Youtooz. Because, like, the Funko figure's standing up and doing, like, this pose, whereas this one's kind of crawling out, which is still cool, but I don't know. I would probably put it top of A tier. Cool figure, but I think Youtooz does it a little better. Thought I had to burp there. Withered Freddy. It's detailed. I like all the wires and stuff, and the dirt. Definitely better than Funko's Withered Freddy. But I don't know. It's so hard for these companies to make like the withered figures. I don't know why, and make them look good. I think I'll go top of B tier. Although, hang on, there's no way I put this guy there. Yeah. Also, I'm just not realizing they never made a flocked Golden Freddy. That's silly. Yeah, I think I would put Withered Freddy, like, there. Yeah. Yeah, the Youtooz eyes are definitely a big turn-off for these figures. I get that, for sure. Like, occasionally they'll try to blend it into the figure. Yeah. But I get what you're saying. Also, isn't there a Tiger Rock Youtooz? Or not Tiger Rock, just Tiger. I swear they announced an official one. I guess not. No, they did. They did. Yeah. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna add this. I completely forgot about this. I'm just gonna switch screens real quick while I do this. I was thinking, like, weird how there's no Tiger Rock. Yeah. Glad I caught that. Okay. We'll throw him. Come on. Come on, Tiger. We'll put him, I guess, after Ruben. Oh, Dogman. The new Fnaf action figures? Yeah, I love the action figures. I think people are being way too harsh with them, dude. You hop on Twitter, people are absolutely dogging on Jazzwares. Like, I think those figures look pretty dang good for $10. He isn't Tiger Rock. I know, but we called him Tiger Rock for a long time, and now he's just, yeah. I get it. They are different characters, though. Okay, Withered Bonnie. This might be a hot take. I think Funko's Withered Bonnie is a lot better than Yootooz's. Still, I'll put him A tier because he's detailed. Withered Chica, I think, is the best Withered Youtooz, but still not that great. Like, the eyes definitely hurt the figure here. Like, Withered Chica has, like terrifying eyes. Not here, though. That is true. Twitter complains about everything. That is very true. Withered Foxy? I don't know why Youtooz is so obsessed with having Foxy, like leaning over to attack. But I'll still put him, like, there. Alright. Purple guy! This is a very cool figure. I think I would put it above Mangle, just because, like, we rarely get any merch of, like, the sprites. Like, we had those, like, buildable figures. Like, I have the Puppet and Foxy. Like, I love when they do like, creative stuff like this. And I wish we had figures of, like, Michael Afton. Technically, we have the Crying Child, because he's one of those figures. And Michael. Yeah, I just wish we had more of them. This is peak. The Poopit Doggo. It's not a bad figure. Heck, I kind of wish the puppet was doing this pose instead of crawling out of the box. Yeah, this isn't a bad figure. I think I would put him top of A tier. Yeah, I think the tiger costume in Secret of the Mimic is David's spirit. Yeah. I don't know how people think he's the Mimic, just being completely honest. Like, since when could the Mimic teleport? Alright, Night Guard Dawko. I like this figure. It's cool. It's cool. I don't know if I would put him above the Poopit. Because, like, this is really, like, other than, like, the movie figures, this is, like, the only Night Guard figure we have. So, I respect that. And I like how it's based on Fnaf 2 with the mask. Alright. Dawko, purple guy. I get what he was going for here, with like the half is Dawko, half is purple guy. Actually, is that supposed to be Dawko? I feel like it is. I don't know. Shatterbeth. Nobody, you're rage baiting. I know you're rage baiting. You better be rage baiting. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this figure. I think I'll put him there, like C tier. In fact, I should probably put these guys in D tier. Because, like, I don't think there's any more D tier characters other than, like, Watermelon Chica. Ah, screw it. I'll throw them down into D tier. They're recolors. I judged Funko harshly on their recolors, so I have to do the same. At least this is trying something different. These are just not, and this is garbage. Razbowski. Yeah, that's a figure, all right. S tier for sure. Yeah. In fact, I think I'm going to move the Poopit up, too. Above Possessed Chica. Yeah. Not rage bait. You're rage baiting me again. You sly dog. You're rage baiting me by saying it's not rage bait. No, but for real though, I don't hate Shatterbeth. I think it's a fine theory, but I do think Shatter Victim is more likely. Springtrap. See, I think this is another case where the eyes really don't help the figure. Because, like, I think the body is fine. I think the pose is fine. Coloring is fine. It's just the eyes, really. I think I'll put him above the Wizards. Okay, Springtrap, like him doing the pose from that one secret screen. Peak. Peak. I love when FNAF figures like the Funko Mystery Mini Mini? Why did I say it like that? The Funko Mystery Mini does this too, where it's like you can see Afton's face under the suit. At least I think that it does. Might be making that up. Yeah, this is peak. Definitely S tier. Definitely above these guys, because the face is very accurate too, especially like the eyes. I think I'll put him like third place, honestly. Like that's peak. In fact, I think I'd put him above Mangle too. Okay, the Phantoms. Phantom Freddy is missing a leg in this, I think. The coloring is accurate. I think I'm starting to lose my voice for some reason. Watermelon Chica and S. We'll get to Watermelon Chica, don't you worry. I have stuff to say about that. Phantom Freddy's fine. I think I would... Come on. Definitely above Chrome Freddy. Probably there, honestly. Maybe above the puppet. You know, Kenny, it's funny you mentioned that, because, like, I was browsing Twitter before I started the stream, and I came across the "You are a pirate" on Twitter. It kind of goes hard, I can't lie. Lazy Town was a W show. W show. Who do you think the Mimic in Ruin is? I think it's the same Mimic. Is that what you're asking? Yeah, I think it's the same Mimic. I think he just looks different because it's been like, oh god, like 6 decades, 60 years, like 1979 to the 2030s. Yeah, I think it's the same Mimic. He just looks different from shapeshifting and stuff. I think I'm gonna put Phantom Freddy at top of A tier actually. Phantom Chica. Same thing. Really good figure. Really good figure. Yeah, I think it's M2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What if Burn Trap's Endo is M1? No, because I think... Hello, Remy. Thank you for joining. I think Burn Trap is just the Mimic. So I think Burn Trap's Endo is M2. M1 without the Fiona program? I don't know. I don't get the theory that, like, I know Tom from Game Theory has been saying this, where Glitch Trap is M1. I think that completely misses the point of both Fiona and Glitch Trap's characters. I don't know how he thinks that. Okay, Watermelon Chica is going into D tier. Probably... screw it. Bottom of D tier. I get the joke with Phantom Chica looking like a watermelon, but, like, this is a slot that easily could have been taken over by, like, Phantom Mangle, Phantom Puppet, but instead they just decided to do Phantom Chica. I mean, Watermelon Chica. Like, we got Shadow Mangle, but no Phantom Mangle. Like, that is ridiculous. Anyway, Phantom Foxy. Again, why do they keep having him be, like crouch down? That's silly. Glitch both. I don't know. I think I'm Glitch Mimic, but, like, I get Glitch both, kind of. I don't think Glitch Afton is true. I'll say that. Yeah, the fact that he's crouching definitely holds him back, I think. Because, like, this is very detailed. He's missing his hook hand, which is good. So, bottom of A tier. If he wasn't crouching, I think it would be right up there with the others. Fnaf 4. Okay, I like how he has all the frettles here. That is very good attention to detail. Yeah, this is A tier for sure. Above Freaky Foxy. Yeah, these are very detailed figures, actually. Phantom. Nightmare Bonnie is a little weird. Like, I think his snout is a little too big, but still very detailed. Mimic stuffed people before Afton. Yeah. I don't know. I think at first, the idea of, like, there being murders before Afton, there being Fazbear Entertainment being as corrupt as they are in Secret of the Mimic, I think at first it took me a little bit to get used to that idea, but, like, seeing it in execution in Secret of the Mimic, I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. A little iffy on, like, there being so many people dead before we even get to FNAF 4. I think that's a little weird, but I think it's fine. I think the story of the Mimic slots itself really nicely into the OG story. Yeah. So I think it's fine. If Glitch Mimic is true, how does he know things he shouldn't? I'm assuming you're talking about, like, the Afton family. Just cracked my finger. Like, the Afton family in Security Breach. Like, the I always come back, because that's never said in Help Wanted. I'll be honest, I don't have an explanation, nobody. But, like, I don't... See, there's that problem with Glitch Mimic, but I think Glitch both, like, how does Afton's Agony even get onto the circuit boards? How does it get into the Mimic? Like, there's no real point when he could do that? Because, like, sure, you could say, like, oh, whenever he explodes in the distribution center, and his Agony infects everything. But if that was the case, Andrew should also be there, because Andrew and Afton's Agony is attached to each other, and that also requires Stitchline to be true, which who knows if that is. Yeah, I just don't know how Afton's Agony would get there. I think it's just the memories, really. Which you could argue is the same as the Agony, but whatever. Nightmare Chica, I like how she has the cupcake. I think Nightmare Foxy's the best figure for the FNAF 4 originals. Very detailed. Like, the face looks exactly like him. Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear? Very cool. I think I would put them above the others. Now I have to sneeze, oh god. Yeah, it's okay, Soonier, I get it. Stitchline and Tails Games is shot dead. Now, I believe in Fright's reboot and Tails reboot, which is the theory that... Well, not even reboot, secondary. So I think now, the books, like Stitchline and Tails games, are still canon to an extent. I think they're secondary canon. If the games show something that directly overrides the books, we need to take the games as like the canon version. Secret of the Mimic, Into the Pit game. Those two are like the definitive versions of Into the Pit and the Mimic. The books can still fill in the gaps though. GGY, Didophobia, the Stitch Wraith. That stuff I think is still canon and still happens, like we see in the books. But if certain details or entire stories get overwritten by the games, then we take what the games say. C virus. Don't get me started on the C virus. Oh my god, Ard's here. Holy guacamole. Can we start spamming the loading emojis in the chat? Oh yeah, he's already on it. Oh god, he's already on it. Okay, MatPat. This is a very cool figure. In fact, this might be my favorite of like the YouTuber figures. I think I would put him above the originals. Probably right there. In fact, I think I'm gonna move. No, I'm not, because I like him doing the pose. Yep, he's on it. Thank you, Ard. Thank you. Glitch Trap. I think the stitching on the ears is a little too noticeable. But other than that, this is a very solid figure. I think I'll put him there. Shadow Mangle. This is such an obscure character to make merch of, but I kind of love the fact that it does exist, just because it is so obscure. But I do think it still needs to go into A tier. Probably like there. In fact, I'm gonna move the Wizards and Springtrap above the flocked figures, because like at least these are still original characters, whereas the flocks aren't. Come on. Yeah. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Man, I miss MatPat. Sorry about that. Glitch Trap Dawko. You too. I like how the eyes are different colors. Oh my god. Is Dawko Tiger Rock? Holy guacamole. This solves everything. I like the Glitch Trap head. Yeah, this is a fine figure. I think I'd put him there. In fact, I think I'd put him above Freaky Foxy. Hello, Smuggle. God, I'm starting to lose my voice. We haven't even been going for an hour. Dreadbear? Okay. Like the Funko figure, the Funko action figure, they got the coloring wrong. Why is it so hard? Like, he should... Dreadbear should be this color. This color. This is accurate. This is the accurate color. The plush got it right. I don't know why the figures make him, like, light green, like mint. This is not mint. This is like the I kind of forgot to switch the screen. The Dreadbear figure and the Funko action figure are so, like, they're so accurate. It's just the coloring stinks on them. It really annoys me. Because, like, this is a really good mold. But, like, the coloring. It's okay, champion. We're still going. Okay. Glow-in-the-dark Dreadbear. Kinda gotta put him D tier because he's a recolor. But a cool recolor. Yeah, he's not a creeper. Grim Foxy. I feel like his hook should be a little bit bigger. And I don't really like the pose he's in. Kinda looks like he's... Holy crap, I'm on fire! Yeah, this figure isn't that great. I think he should be a little darker too. But he's still fine. I still think he's better than, like, the Wizards. Fazburger? Why is that the name of that theory? What? Oh, because it's a burger of the locations. I was confused. I don't like that theory, honestly. Don't get me wrong, I get why people think that MCM is under the Pizzaplex, but, like, Fnaf 6 is very definitively under the Pizzaplex. So, like, God, the music changing just messed me up. Yeah, I get it. I just don't really like it. Because, like, if FNAF 6 is Fredbear's, then, well, there's a good chance that the Afton house is also under the Pizzaplex, and sister location is under the Pizzaplex. And it's just a downward spiral. So I'm not the biggest fan of that theory. No, I don't think MCM is under the Pizzaplex. Oops. Yeah, cause like, yeah, I follow, I get the line of thinking, but like, sorry, this is too loud. I get the line of thinking, but like, I'm gonna need more proof, honestly, cause like, okay, this is a big one. If the Scooper in Ruin was the thing that activates the Springlock suit in Secret of the Mimic, if those were the same thing, I would believe it without a doubt. But they're not. So I just don't think it is. What happened to MCM? Well, see, that gets into which ending is canon. If the parachute ending is canon, the place burns to the ground. And it just... the building's gone. The underground tunnels probably get turned into sister location, but the building itself is gone. On the opposite side, if the storytime ending is canon, that's a good question. Proto Freddy's becoming FNAF 6? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the Glamrocks. These are very accurate. Much better than Funkos. Definitely S tier. I think I would put them not above these 4. Probably above Glitch Trap, though. And I like how they're doing their, like, poses. I don't know, maybe Chica isn't that great. Yeah, probably, like, right there. I don't know what's up with Roxy. I don't know why she looks like that. Okay, Sun and Moon. I have these two as the same image just because one's Moon, but I should probably get a better one. The Mark figure. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, this is a much better image. Here, I'll go full screen so I can add this. I can't have you guys be seeing my Talbot files. Man, I've said it before, and I will say it again. Secret of the Mimic has the best soundtrack in the entire FNAF franchise. Okay, I'll get rid of the 2 Sun and Moon figures. Alright. Let's go back into this screen. Alright, now we got these. And I'll count them together. Yeah, this is very detailed. I get it. It's kind of like the golden statue whenever you first enter the daycare. That's like probably what they were going for. But like I feel like this is where the golden statue would have come in, like it would have made sense here. But these are still very detailed figures. I would probably put them below MatPat, because like you also have to remember, I think they come in like the same package as like the same fig. Yeah, they do. So, okay, if you want to display both of them, you would need 2 figures. I never thought about that. If you wanted to show both Sun and Moon, you would need to buy 2 of them, because you can only display Sun or Moon. That's a big oversight. Yeah, that's gonna hold it. That's gonna bring it down. Oh, come on, why is this lagging? Yeah, that's a big oversight. I'll keep them in S tier because I still think they're very detailed. But that is a major oversight. Oh my god. The ball toss music, yeah. Dude, oh my god, there's like, I don't think there's a single bad piece of music in here. 16 by 9, nobody. Fiona and Edwin figures. I mean, hey, we're getting Tiger. I would never say never. Although, to be fair, we don't really get, like... Well, no, never mind. We do get humans. We got the movie figures. Pat Pat. This is cute. I like this. I like this figure. It's simple, yes. But Pat Pats are simple creatures. Maybe the head is a little too big, but it's fine. Vanny. Yeah, I mean, it's accurate, and I guess I like the pose, but I don't know. Heck, I think I'm gonna bring these guys down. Just being honest, I don't know what it is about them. I just don't really like them. 4x3. I have no idea what you're talking about, by the way. Yeah. I don't know, there's something about the way Youtooz does Vanny's, like, face that really... I think it's the mouth, honestly. I just don't really like it. But still, it's not a recolor, it's fine. There's an airplane. You guys can probably hear that. Okay, this next one is Hide and Seek Vanny. Based off, I think, that one Security Breach trailer, where she's in the red hallway. It's a recolor. But I will put it above the other recolors, because she is doing a different pose. Okay, at least this is kind of, like, visually appealing. This just sucks. What do you think Mixus is? The cradle. Could you be more specific, Sunior? Like I do think, like, Cradle, Mixus, and F10N4 are all the same being, obviously. Yeah. I don't know how F10N4 goes on to become Mixus / the rabbit, but that's probably something a DLC will answer. Burn Trap. Okay, well, Burn Trap being Burn Trap aside, this is a very detailed figure. It looks like him, and this is technically the Mimic. So, you know, kind of has to go up here. Yeah, this is very detailed. My god, what is up with my voice today? Yeah, I'll probably put him here. The Rabbit in Ruin. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. Like, maybe, since, like, Vanessa and Gregory brought Mixus down to the Pizzaplex to seal the Mimic in, maybe they put the Rabbit in then? Because, like, we know from all the Vanny graffiti, and from Help Wanted 2, that Vanessa still uses Vanny as, like, an alter ego. So maybe she's using, like, the Rabbit to trap Mimic as, like, some irony, in a way. Like, she was trapped within the Rabbit Vanny. Mimic is now trapped by the Rabbit Mixus. Burn Trap my goat. Yeah. Hello, Proto Fredbear. Would it be wise of me to assume there's a Proto Spring Bonnie? Alright, now we have more YouTuber figures. Glamrock Corey Kenshin. I like the shirt and mask. I think that's really cool. Like, the color scheme on this figure is very well done. I'll probably put him with the other YouTuber figures. I think I'm gonna move Freaky Foxy down, to be honest. Because, like, at least these are, like, the actual people. Fusion, obviously, is just a mascot. Got Arnold inside of you. Glamrock Dan TDM. It's just a strange person to make a figure of. I mean, it makes sense. Dan TDM plays the Fnaf games, but, like, when I think of Fnaf... When I think of Dan TDM, I don't think of Fnaf, I think of Minecraft. I mean, it's still a solid figure. I like the body. But, like... Yeah. Arnold left. Glamrock Dawko. It's alright. I think Corey is the best Glamrock. But Glamrock Dawko's still fine. I say as I keep moving him down. No, there is no way Arnold is Cassie's dad. No way. No. No. Glamrock Dan TDM, yeah. And his pugs are there too. Yeah, no. First of all, Arnold being Cassie's dad would have to mean that the storytime ending is canon, which... Who knows which ending is canon, to be honest. And besides, the timeline does not line up. That would mean that, like, Michael's friend, the Bonnie Bully, is like a 30, 40-year-old man. Yeah, Dan TDM does videos on the new games, but, like, what's it called? Yeah, Dan does videos, like, he made videos on Secret of the Mimic, but, like, that's definitely not what he's known for. No way. Arnold is either nobody or the friend in ruin. I think he's a nobody. I think he purely exists for the plot of Secret of the Mimic. And even then, he doesn't do much in the plot. Like, I literally think Steel Wool just made up a random employee so he could die. And or fix the Mimic. Arnold burned down my house. I don't know why I find that so funny. Okay, 8-Bit Ryan with a Mini Music Man. I think this is probably the worst YouTuber figure. Like, if this was Gregory hiding from a Mini Music Man, different story. But, like, whatever. He wore me as a suit and burned down my home. Okay, Ruin. Ruined Monty. Very accurate. Dude, what is it with Ruin having, like, the most accurate figures of all time? Youtooz, these all are very accurate. Funko even locked in. Like, what is it with Ruin that made all these guys lock in? The A in Arnold stands for arson. That's funny. Okay, I think these guys are all, like, a lot more recognizable than Ruined Monty. Not to say Ruined Monty is bad, because he's not. But, like, these guys are just more recognizable. The R stands for running. Ruined Chica? I like the idea of it, like her coming out of a trash pile, but I don't know. It's fine, though. I think I would put it below Ruined Monty, just because Ruined Monty has, like, no merch, whereas Chica and Roxy at least have action figures. But still, I think Roxy is better. Eclipse? He's cool. Eclipse is fine. I think the coloring, he should be a little darker, but, like, it's fine. It's a good way to display Sun and Moon, other than that. Also, I'm switching music. If you're a content creator, oh my god, that's me. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a Chase Slayer. Is this what I wanted? I don't know. Yeah, we'll do this. Tickets, please. Guys, can we spam the chat with tickets, please? Tickets, please. Okay, okay, I feel like this is a little loud. Alright, the Mimic. Ball toss music. I feel like it might be a little too intense, but we can try it. Which one is it? I know these three are the mini games for Big Top, but I don't know which one. Riz, please. Tickets, please. We'll just do this one. I'm gonna lower that a little. Tickets, please. Okay, the Mimic. This figure is pretty dang good. I love how he's doing the arm curl. I love how he has the piece of fabric on his cheek, and I love how he has the hair. Definitely S tier. Probably there. Yeah, Andy Field voices Dispatch, Big Top, and the Captain, which I think is really cool. I love how they gave him more stuff to do in this game. Like, they didn't just say, alright Andy, I need you to speak in your robotic hand unit voice. Dispatch is a lot more human. Big Top has one line, but it's a different character. And the Captain is entirely different. He's not really a robot, he's a captain. So I love that. Yeah, Mimic is good. Mixus? Again, very good. I love how they did, like, pixels around him. Face is a little weird, but still fine. Tiger Rock, sorry, Tiger, not officially out, so we don't know what the figure looks like in person. But from this concept art, it looks pretty good. Maybe the face is a little big, but still very solid. I think I would put him there, honestly. Alright, movie figures. Mike in Torture Freddy. It's good. Yeah, I like how they included Torture Freddy. Oh, I have not played FNAF World Refreshed, but I watched Dawko and Astral Spiff play it. Dude, it looks peak. Like, I watched, after I watched people play FNAF World Refreshed, I went back and watched FNAF World. Dude, FNAF World looks like garbage compared to Refreshed. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, dude, the way Refreshed has, like the battle UI, the music, well, I guess the music's mostly the same, but, like, there's some good music there. Yeah, I love Refreshed. I know I was just praising this figure, but, like, and it's good, don't get me wrong. I think S tier is better, but I'll still put him there, probably. Damn. 300% files. Abby and Golden Freddy. I like the Golden Freddy they used. Abby looks a little weird. Maybe Youtooz shouldn't ever cook again with making a child figure, because that looks like Dora. But I like the idea of it. Vanessa? Yeah, she's good. Definitely the best of these three. Steve Raglan? That's S tier for sure. Above Ruin, above these goons. Probably put him there. Maybe above the Nightmares. Above Glitch Trap. I would probably put him here. Yeah. I keep moving him up. Like, this is just a really solid figure. I love how he comes with a desk. He has the Steve Raglan name tag. He's on the phone. Yeah. Same with the Yellow Rabbit. I love how he has the face and the mask. Maybe he could have come with, like, a knife or something, but still, I love this removable face. Doug? I mean, it's a good figure. I know a lot of people hate on it, but I like it. I don't know why I'm putting these guys... Like, this is gonna sound stupid, but, like, I think these figures are just really cool. I don't know how, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to explain this. Like, I'm trying to think of how I can explain this, but, like, there's just something about these 3 figures, maybe I'd put MatPat up there too, that, like, I really like. Maybe, like, I don't know. I think it's just their characters, honestly. Maybe. I think I'll move Doug down, though. But I don't know. There's just something about these guys that I really like. That for some reason these 3 just don't have. I have no idea why. Anyway, Balloon Boy from the movie. This looks very accurate. Like, this is probably the most accurate Youtooz figure. Yeah. I'll put Purple Guy's sprite above him, though, just because I think what they did here was cool. But this is still very accurate. Alright, Fanverse. 3 figures. Pop Goes looks pretty accurate. I'm not the biggest fan of Pop Goes, but I respect the figure. Candy. Probably next to Pop Goes, honestly. Oh no, Hudson Fright Guard. Okay. I know Secret of the Mimic shot dead my book theories, but the one good thing it did, not a lot. I've seen people say that they don't believe Hudson Fright Guard anymore after Secret of the Mimic, which, thank God, I did not like that theory. So, it will not be missed. Ignited Freddy. This is like one of Ignited Freddy's like only pieces of merch, so for that reason he has to go above those 2. Okay, this one's really cool. Chipper and Tyke, I want to say is his name, from Chipper and Sons. I love how they did figures of one of Scott's old games. I would love if they went back and did like Coffee. Screw it, get a Jesus Christ figure, because Scott did children's church stuff. I love these 2, and they look really good. So I think, don't get me wrong, these 2 are like as high as they are, sure, because they look good, but also because they're innovative and they try something different, which I really like. Yeah, Hudson is washed. Like, Hudson has 0 evidence in the games. Maybe you could say, like, because there's a reference to what we found in the Into the Pit game, so maybe you could make the connection there. But at least Andrew has more evidence to back him up, right? He has Ultimate Custom Night with Toy Chica, the high school years, with the Vengeful Spirits pronouns. He's in Into the Pit, the game. So he has a lot of evidence, whereas Hudson has, like, maybe 1. Yeah, exactly, the logbook, too. Finally, to round out this tier list, Markiplier. The king of Fnaf Markiplier. Okay, I think I like MatPat's figure a little bit more, just because it has more going on. But, I mean, it's still Markiplier. Come on. Yeah. This might be the most hottest take I've ever had, but I don't consider Markiplier the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe back, like, pre-Help Wanted, sure. But, like, I think Dawko is the king of FNAF, honestly. Sure, he didn't make videos on FNAF 1 when it first released, whereas Markiplier did. But, like, you watch Markiplier's videos today, and it's just like, he said Secret of the Mimic was like, welcome back, nobody. Jesus Christ, Youtooz was not something I thought I'd hear in my life. You are welcome, party hat. Yeah. Like, Markiplier is... he's not negative on modern FNAF, but, like, you can tell he doesn't love it as much anymore. He said as much in his Secret of the Mimic videos, which is understandable. And, like, I feel bad for him. He kind of feels pressured to have to play the games, because, like, he's known as the king of FNAF. But, like, I think Dawko, easily my king of FNAF. Bro is super positive. He plays every game. He plays fan games. He makes theory videos sometimes. He's read most of the books. He really loves the franchise, whereas Markiplier used to, but I don't think he does as much anymore. Anyway, my tangent aside. Bernie's washed, yeah. Yeah, and Dawko's interviewed Scott twice. Like, come on. Markiplier wasn't even in the first movie. Yeah, Dawko knows the lore. He has direct connection to Scott. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Markiplier is bad at all. I think he's super entertaining. I love his content. I love his personality. But I just think Dawko is a better figure for Fnaf, if we're being honest. Yeah. Dawko, if you ever see this, I love you. Although, I don't know why you would see this. But yeah, that's the tier list. I'll stop crapping on Markiplier now. You agree? Thank you, Party Hat. I don't hate Markiplier or anything, but I do kind of wish he wasn't called the King of FNAF, and I feel like Dawko should be the King of FNAF. Because he is, in my opinion. Yeah. Anyway. Here's the tier list. I'm gonna stop the music now, because it's kind of annoying. I think I'm happy with this tier list. The funny British man. I love my funny British man too. Yeah. Here's the tier list. I think maybe if I was like taking a more in-depth look at it, I would move some more into A tier. Because I did not expect it to have this many in S tier. But looking at it, they're really good figures. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put Chica above 8-Bit Ryan and Glamrock Dawko. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna move Sun and Moon down to bottom of S tier. Because like they're detailed, but again, you'd need two figures to display both of them. Okay. That's the tier list. What do we think? What do we think? What did I just kick? Oh, mystery mini box. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this tier list. Here, I'm gonna go into full screen for just a second, real quick. Also, I'm gonna reposition myself. Hello, Danielle. Okay. Wait, how long have we been going for? An hour and 7 minutes. W tier list? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I know I kind of start... Oh, I hope you guys didn't see that. That was gross. I know I started earlier, which it means we ended sooner. Yeah. But we got the tier list done. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to start another one today, just because, I mean, we only have one more merch tier list. Is there anything else we didn't do? Youtooz. We did all the plushies. What are these? Are they... What are these? They're the figures, but like... What is that? What are these? Wait a second. I just remembered something. The Golden Freddy Youtooz has Vengeful Spirit quotes on it. Oh, hell no, your ass tweaking, Jigsaw. Nope, nope, nope. Sorry, Golden Freddy. Sorry, Golden Freddy. You're going into D tier for that. Alright, now we're done with the tier list. Phew, that was close. Almost had my Vengeful Spirit be Cassidy. Not in this household. Anyway, I have zero idea what these are. Are they like pins? They've got to be pins. But like, why is part of Nightmare Freddy missing? Zero idea. I'm not gonna rank the pins. They're cool little things. They have cool designs. Most of them. Like, what is this? Creative. Bite Victim. William Afton. I mean, even if he did kill Bite Victim, I don't think he's the Vengeful Spirit. I like the prize box, the Mimic. I think this is the best pin, just because, like, it's kind of... It would make sense to be a pin. Why did they make Oswald Ginger? I'm not going to rank whatever these are. The mug. What are these, like, stress toys? Not going to rank the slippers. The gummies, the mug, Nightlight. So we're done with Youtooz now. We are done with Youtooz. The only... Here, I'll go with the full screen. It is out of character. Oops. I agree. Nobody. Okay, Sunior. I don't agree with your theory, but I'll provide evidence for it. Afton, you could say that the flatline we hear is Afton pulling the plug on Bite Victim's life support. Because, like, he doesn't care about his children. He sees them as tools. So I can see him pulling the plug on his son to therefore experiment with possession if he's already seen Charlie possessing the puppet, you know? Yeah. You're watching on a Windows 1.0. I'm so sorry, Proto Fredbear. Yeah, so future streams, we're almost done with the merch. We literally only have one more thing to do, one more stream, ranking every Mcfarlane figure / set. I'm gonna do the figures and sets together just because I think it would be easier. Actually, I kind of want to see how many there are. Fnaf Mcfarlane sets tier list. There's another plane. That is not accurate. That is outdated. Okay, like, why would you make a tier list with not all of them? Okay, I think this is accurate. Yes. But there's only that little? Yeah, I guess there are. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So next stream is going to be... It's going to be ads. Is going to be ranking these guys. I thought there were a lot more. Holy crap. This isn't an... It's not an order. Hang on, wait. Is this missing? Where's the... Am I blind? Where's the... Okay, it is there. Yeah. This is not that many. We could do this in, like... Should we do this now? Chat, what do we think? Should we rank the Mcfarlane sets and figures now, or save that for another stream? If we do, I'll have to go back and edit the title and thumbnail. But, like, I don't think it's fine to devote an entire stream to this. I could get this done in, like, 20 minutes. Plus, there's a lot of you guys here, and I enjoy the company. Sure? Okay. Yeah, I thought there were a lot more. I love Mcfarlane. I don't mind either way. Okay, we'll do it now. We have time. Cue the music! Not the ad. Whoops. Bro, stop. No, I want this one. We don't mind? Sigma. I think this is the ball toss music. Alright, let's do this real quick. Gonna have to go full screen so we can actually see these. Stop! What the heck? What feet? Whatever. Also, I'm gonna turn this down a little. Okay. I kind of want to do this in order. Anyway. Fnaf 1 Pizzeria. S tier. 100%. First of all, the figures. I feel like I should maybe do figures and sets separately, but I'm not gonna. Yeah. The figures in this aren't the most accurate, I'll be honest. Ball toss! Huh. That is true, champion. That is true. Where is my ball? The prototype puppet designs. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's the puppet. I think it's just like hand puppets. Yeah, this is a very awesome set. Here, I kind of want to see a bigger picture. Wow, I know how to spell pizzeria. Yeah. Yeah, I love the arcade cabinet. I love how they included an exit. Like, this set is the main reason why I think the exit is, like, right here. Even if it's not canon. Like, whenever I think of the FNAF 1 pizzeria, I always imagine there being an exit here because of this set. Plus it has, like, the streamers, it has the clouds, happy birthday. Yeah. The figures might not be the best. Coloring is a little wonky on Bonnie. Chica's a little weird with, like, her feet, I think. But these are still very solid. Absolutely deserving of S tier. Mimic beatbox. I know, Sunior. I wish they continued making sets. I love Mcfarlane. Okay, Pirate's Cove should be next. Which I actually have. With Foxy inside, although he's missing a leg. Pirate's Cove. Yeah. The paper on this is kind of... Like, I like the design on it, but it's like... Here, we'll go full screen so I can show you guys. Like, it's really hard to pull back and keep it there. Plus it's paper, so you can easily, like, rip it. Yeah. I do like the sign, though. Sorry, out of order. And there is a wheel inside. Sorry, Foxy. There is a wheel inside. Yeah, this isn't a bad set, honestly. There are worse ones. Yeah, there are prototypes of, like, the FNAF 1 sets, which is cool. But I'm not going to rank those. We'll put Pirate's Cove in S tier for now. I'll see if I move it down. Is that it for Wave 1? I guess we'll just go in game order. Which means FNAF 2 Pizzeria is next. Wherever that is. Right here. Here, we'll look up this image, too. Oh, you lost the figures? Yeah. Most of the set in your room, but you lost the figure. Yeah, I used to not know where my figures were, but then I found, like, a bag of them. Okay, I guess we'll just use this. Yeah, I love the, claw machine here. I love how it actually functions, and, like, you can make the plushies fall down. The stage is good. Another birthday sign. The exit's not there. That leads to the main hallway. But, to be fair, where is the exit in the FNAF 2 location? Yeah, this is another very solid set. I think the FNAF 1 pizzeria might be a little more iconic. Plus, it gives you more of the building, whereas this is not. Still, very solid. And the figures are pretty good. My Toy Chica, though, has... Here, you know what, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys this. Come on, Toy Chica. Out of the jar. Alright. My Toy Chica is, like, withered Toy Chica. Like, I cannot, for the life of me, push her head down. Can this thing focus? Whatever. I can't push her face down into her beak. So it's just kind of, like, permanently stuck like this. So I literally have withered Toy Chica. Like, I don't know how well you can see it, but, like, the plastic is... You can't see that really at all. Like, the plastic just won't let this go down. So it's literally just withered Toy Chica. And I have no idea where her feathers went, so she's bald now, too. But other than that, it's good. I withered her, yeah. It's literally withered Toy Chica. I can't... She's missing her hair, her face won't go down. Yeah, but other than that, it's a cool figure. I'll put her back into the jar later. Yeah, I think it's fine there. Make sure I'm centered. Okay, we'll go back into this screen. Skill issue. Why I oughta. Toy Freddy's set is next, right? Yeah. Party room with Toy Freddy. Yeah, I think this set is also S tier. I love the posters. I love the balloons. I love the presents. I love the table. God, Mcfarlane made some dang good sets. Easy way to get Toy Freddy. Although, I think the original... Yeah, I do kind of wish the original Toy Freddy had normal eyes and this one was blacked out, but whatever. Yeah, this is a very solid set. Like, if you buy, like, multiple of these, you can have another party room. You can have more walls. No, do not Google Toy Chica. Oh no. The vent. I think I'll just keep this. I'll put this one in A tier. If it was like more of the office wall, that would be good. But it's not. Maybe if it came with like a little bit more vent too. Still, you're buying this set for the figure. Let's be honest. I don't think I have it, but I know I would have gotten it purely for the figure. Same with Toy Chica, the Toy Chica vent set. Plus, it comes with her beakless face. Don't worry, Proto Fredbear. You'll... Actually, I guess you won't learn soon enough. Okay, where's Mangle? Mangle is chronologically next. Hello, Mangle? I know there's the Help Wanted version, but didn't she come in like a set? Guess not. Okay. Oh, there it is, yeah. We'll Google this one. Okay, here it is. Oh, you got Balloon Boy too. Forgot about that. Yeah, I love the carousel. I love the chairs. Maybe I kind of wish it came with like maybe another arcade, because isn't this the is this? No, this isn't Kids Cove. It's where BB is. I don't remember what it's called. But these two are very solid figures. The carousel, yeah, it's peak. It's another S tier. I think I'm gonna keep Pirates Cove above these two though, just because it's more iconic. And it's like an actual location. Google Funtime Chica. Do not Google any of the sister location characters. We'll do the puppet next. Prize corner. Come on, I know there was a picture of it. Hello? There it is. Yeah. I don't know what happened to this picture's plushies and balloons, but yeah. I love the box. I love how it opens and closes. I love how you're supposed to have plushies. The puppet figure itself is very accurate. The legs are a little weird, but how else would you do them? Yeah, prize corner. Bottom of S tier, I think. And I think I'm going to move these two. I'm going to switch these two, just because you get more with this set. You get two figures, you get the carousel. I don't even think you get chairs with this one. Yeah, and I'll put the prize corner above it too. What's next for FNAF 2? The office. We'll do Withered Golden Freddy last. Okay, Withered Freddy with the hallway. This is one I have, but I'm not gonna go grab it. Withered Freddy. He's not that great now that I'm looking at him. But again, you're buying this set purely for the figure. At least he comes with a sticker, he comes with balloons, and if you buy two of this set, you can make a bigger wall. Yeah, I'm just going to put that one in B tier. Withered Freddy is not really that great. He looks too much like classic Freddy. And the set itself isn't really that great. But, whatever. Withered Bonnie. This is another one I have. Withered Bonnie himself is pretty dang good. You get all three Paper Pals. You get more wall, balloons, stickers, table, presents. Definitely A tier. I think I would put it above the Toy Freddy set. Because, like, the figure itself is good. And you get the paper pals. Who Roxy is. Oh, God. Yeah. W set. Parts and service. Here, I want to see this one. Yeah. The figures in this set are good. Withered Foxy's a little strange. His torso's weird and his face is crooked for some reason. Also, wasn't this part of Wave 1? Also, Jesus, $220? My God. Yeah, I mean, it's based off Fnaf 1, I think. No, this is based off Fnaf 2. I don't know, but the set itself is very detailed. I love the cage. I love, like, the wires coming down. That's very Scott-esque. Yeah, not a bad set, I don't think. I think top of A tier is fine. Just because it's not really a real location. And the figures are fine. Still not done with FNAF 2. Oh my God, I completely forgot The Office. Yeah, The Office. $90? Anyway. Yeah, I love the posters. Very accurate there. I wish it came with, like, a swivel chair. Golden Freddy himself is fine. I mean, it's literally just Golden Freddy. Yeah. Maybe it should be a little bigger, because it does feel a little too claustrophobic. But I think I'll put this at the top of A tier, just because it's more iconic than Parts and Service. You had no idea you had half of these? Fair enough, honestly. Sticking with... Oh, okay, this was another Wave 1, I think. No, this was Wave 2. This was Wave 1, I think. Yeah. Might have to search FNAF 1. Yeah. This is another set I have, and I actually have a really big complaint with it. If I can find a picture of it. Okay, this. It's a good idea in theory, and I like how it is the FNAF 1 pizzeria. But, like, these shelves are horrible. You cannot, like, the endoskeleton in this set, you try to move the set, like, pick up the set to move it. I think I'm on Windows 10. Am I on Windows 10? I think I am. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, you pick up the set, the endo starts sliding all over the place. It's terrible. No idea why Withered Chica was included with this. Like, they could have just done, like, Freddy with, like, black eyes, or, like, just the endoskeleton himself. And I wish it came with, like, the table that's in the middle. Well, I guess it has that in the back. But I mean, like, it's fine. It's a fine set. Figure choice is a little strange, but what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, right here, I'll put it I'll put the FNAF 2 one above it. Okay. Are we finally done with FNAF 2? Please. No. No, we're not. Okay, Shadow Bonnie in The Office. This is a good one. I like this set. I love how it has, like, the office doorway. I like how it has the sticker behind him. And Shadow Bonnie himself is pretty good. Still, I think I'm going to move these guys down to B tier. and put Shadow Bonnie at the top of B tier. And I'll move Withered Freddy above them, because at least that's a full wall. This has a vent in it. Although I guess the vents have more play features. Yeah. Good set, just small. My PC's making sounds. And the final FNAF 2 set. I lost it. Where did it go? Hello? Oh, right here. This is another one I have. First of all, I love all the plushies. Like, those have always been my favorite part of this set. Yeah, this is a really, really cool one. If you get these ones together, you can build the office, which I think is cool. You probably need a few of these Withered Freddys to fill out the rest. Anyway. Yeah, I love the details with this set. Withered Golden Freddy's fine. Yeah, I think this is going to go top of B tier, purely because of the plushies. Why is Phantom BB lime? That's a good question. Okay, speaking of the Phantoms, FNAF 3. Starting with the office. Okay. I know people have a big complaint with Springtrap in this set. First of all, needs more withering on his chest and legs. His snout is also... I don't have this set, so I can't show you guys, but his snout is not... He looks like a dog, if you see his snout. The office itself looks kind of really lazy. Missing a bunch of toy parts in here. I guess not a bunch. Actually, is it? No. Okay, this image is missing the Toy Bonnie face for some reason. The desk is really empty. And I do wish it came with more of the floor. This set's... honest, I think C tier. Like, Springtrap's not that great. The build itself isn't that great. It's just whatever. At least this set has, like, cool accessories, whereas this one's not really that cool. D. I think you're right. This is going to be the only D set. Maybe not the only D set. This is going to be one of the few D sets. Next for FNAF 3, Phantom BB. This is another one I have. I love how you get, like, a... like, Freddy with this, although he doesn't really look like FNAF 1 Freddy. This looks like Withered Freddy. Actually, no, this is Phantom Freddy, because they reused the mold, I think. Yeah, Phantom Balloon Boy is fine. He is lime for some reason. And the wall is smaller. Actually, it might be the same size as the Withered Freddy set. F or D? I think C tier is fine for him. Like, purely because he comes with, the Freddy stand, even if it's not that accurate. You also get a poster. Like, I think Withered Freddy I'm fine with keeping in B tier, because, you know, he's like an actual figure, he can hold accessories, you get balloons and a sticker, whereas here, Phantom BB's weird. I'm gonna be honest, I think my personal biasness is just keeping him in B tier. But yeah, C tier for sure. Phantom Freddy. I like how they did his missing leg. I love how it's a cheap way to get an arcade cabinet. Do you even get a wall with this, though? Or is it just the floor and arcade machine? Oh god, it is. Okay, well at least the arcade cabinet has Phantom Chica in it. That is cool. If this came with like a little bit of wall behind it, I think it would be fine. Definitely above Phantom BB. And I will put him above Phantom BB. Honestly, B tier, because I do really like the arcade cabinet, and Phantom Freddy himself is a lot more accurate than Phantom BB. No, I can't do that. What am I talking about? It's literally just a floor, Freddy, and arcade cabinet. Yeah. I think that's all for FNAF 3. Yes. Alright, FNAF 4. We'll start with the bed. No, Phantom Foxy. I forgot Phantom Foxy. I caught myself. I like how he has Chica's head. I like how he has the drawings on the wall. If you can even call that a wall, that's more like a pillar. Phantom Foxy himself is fine. I think he's the best looking Phantom, I would say. But still... see, I like Phantom Balloon Boy's sets accessory. I'm gonna turn this. I might change this, by the way. Yeah, I like Phantom Balloon Boy's set accessory more than just the Chica mask, but I think the figure is better in this set. But I think I'll keep them this way because what's it called? Because of my own biasnesses, because I have the set. I don't have this one. Yeah. Okay. FNAF 4 now. The bed with the frettles. Let me see this one. Yeah. So, first of all, I love how you get all 3 frettles. That is very Sigma. The wallpaper, the lamp, the bed is all very good. I do kind of wish it came with the other nightstand and like maybe an IV drip for the Easter egg or the flowers or whatever. Nightmare Freddy himself is fine. I think he should be a bit more withered, maybe. And his face is a little strange. But still, the set itself and the frettles and the plush are very good. Definitely B tier. I honestly would place this into A tier because I think the bed is more iconic than the office desk. Nightmare Bonnie? Yeah. Nightmare Bonnie? Okay. Just like the arcade cabinet, it's a floor prop figure. You're buying this set... Well, maybe you're buying it for the grandfather clock, I don't know. If this came with, like, a little bit of the wall that's in the hallway, like, Nightmare BB's set, I think it would be better. Nightmare Bonnie is very accurate, I think. And the grandfather clock is cool. I think... Okay, I'll put it into C tier, but top of C tier. Because the floor is at least more unique than the checkered pattern. Yeah. Nightmare Chica? See, like, this is what I'm talking about. She came with a little bit of a window. But again, I feel like... Okay, this set... This one was missing a wall. This one's missing a prop. Like, I feel like they should have done... Like, one of the, tables, like Nightmare has. Like, they could have done a table. And put it, like, under the window. Yeah. I'll put it below Nightmare Bonnie, though. Just because I do like the grandfather clock. Who's next? They didn't make a Nightmare Foxy, did they? They did. Yeah, he's literally right here. What am I talking about? This one's really good. You get more of the wall. You get that dresser with everything on it, which is really cool. You get the toys. This is going to go up there with the bed. Just because I love the detail they put into the dresser. And the toys. Yeah. Peak. What is Fancy Pants Adventure World 1? Oh, we didn't loop. Oh, God. Tickets, please! Tickets, please! We'll do Jackie. I feel like it's gonna get loud. Okay. Plush Trap? Okay. This is weird, right? Plush Trap and Nightmare BB, their sets complement each other in a way. So, like, if you want the back wall, you're gonna have to buy Nightmare Balloon Boy. If you want all 4 doors, you're gonna have to buy 4 Plush Traps. Tickets, please. Plush Trap, his figure's fine. Same with Nightmare BB. Yeah, I do kind of wish he came with, like, a little bit of wall, though, because, like, the door on its own looks goofy. But, I mean, they do complement each other. Maybe just not that well. Yeah. And I think I'm going to move Freddy down, just because, like, these two come with a little bit of wall. And I think I'm going to move Nightmare Bonnie down for that same reason. Yeah. And then I'll put Nightmare BB above Plush Trap, because he has wall. Yeah. Okay, and then Nightmare Fredbear. Okay, this is, again, like Nightmare Foxy. I love the dresser. I love the picture. I love the robot toy. The plush up there is a little strange. I would have preferred if they did, like, a different plush, because this is supposed to be in the closet. But it's fine. And Nightmare Fredbear himself looks pretty dang perfect. So this, wherever it is, this set is gonna go up there. Yeah. Nightmare. Again, I wish he came with a bit of wall behind him. This is weird. I know I have this set because I have the Nightmare figure. No idea what happened to the floor and dresser. I mean, table. Couldn't tell you what happened to that. But Nightmare himself is fine. You're buying this for the figure. And I do think he's the best of the sets you're buying just for the figure. I'll move Nightmare Bonnie down just to be fair. Actually, no. Nightmare Bonnie is better than Nightmare. Nightmarione. Okay, the legs on the puppet weren't that big of an issue, but here it's a little weird. And again, he doesn't come with a wall. Just the table thing. Still, like, the door really looks stupid here. And Nightmarione's face and body are fine. And arms. Finally for FNAF 4, I think. The closet. I kind of wish this had, like a full closet, but I know that would have made it more expensive. Nightmare Mangle looks fine. The face is a little weird, but whatever. Yeah, and you get the closet, which is really cool. Like, if you get this set and put it next to these two, like in the middle, like this, you have that entire wall. And then if you buy these figures for, like, their carpet, put the bed there, buy him for the wall, you can build a bedroom. I think that's really cool. I do think these two sets have more going on with them. Same with the bed. Yeah, but this is still cool. Sister location? Yeah, sister location. I know I'm missing these sets, by the way. We'll get to those. Because they came out last, I think. Circus Gallery. Circus Gallery Control. Okay, the set itself is really good. Lots of details with the figures and the control panel and the desk you can hide under. The biggest problem I have with this is Baby. Her lipstick is orange in real life, I think. I think my brother has this set. Yeah. Not that great, but still, definitely not the worst set. A tier for sure. I mean, it does have more going on than the FNAF 4 sets. Probably A. Like, obviously A. Probably second in A. Okay. Funtime Freddy and Funtime Foxy. Their stages connect, which I think is really cool. Like, you would slide this piece into there, into the bottom, and you put them together, which is really cool. Yeah. But the figures, again, you're buying the sets for the figures. Because these two go together, like they're supposed to, like they literally do, I'll put them above these guys. Plus, I think Funtime Freddy might be one of the best figures because of Bonbon. I'll move Funtime Foxy down though, because I do like these accessories, the props, but Funtime Freddy is a great figure. Yeah. Next for sister location, we'll do the primary control module. This is a really good set. I actually really want this set. I remember when it first got revealed, I really wanted it, but like it was expensive, so I didn't get it. Yeah, love the detail. Don't know why Ennard's missing his hat. That is weird, but I love the clock, the heads, the gypsy thing, the fan, the camera, the static TVs, the vent, and the figures are really cool. Biddy Bab, Ballora, Jumpscare, Funtime Foxy. Yeah, this is easily S tier. Easily S tier. In fact, I might put it above... I might put it top of S tier. The figures are stupendous, and it's just really detailed. The Scooping Room is another set I have, and just like the Fnaf 1 backstage set, this set has a really big issue of the pieces falling out. Like, this is what I have of it, because I don't think I ever finished the build, but like as I was picking it up, one of Ballora's pieces fell down. Don't ask why there's a paperclip. And like, it's a cool set. I like the scooper, I like the camera, I like the window, and I do like how you get all these pieces. But it's just... I don't know. I wish they made it... I wish like they had studs that you could put like the feet on, that you could put the faces on. Because it's a really good idea. And I just dropped something. Yeah. It's a good idea for a set, and I do like it, but I just think it's not, it's not perfect. I'll just leave it at that. Definitely A tier, though. Probably bottom of A tier, honestly. Private Room? Again, this is a very good set. Yeah, again, this is another one I wished I had. And I still wish I had. You get... Do you get Electrobab? Why is... Wait, hang on, I'm confused. Why does no other picture have Electrobab and Bonnet, but this one does? It's just concept art? Hang on. I feel like you could easily get scammed. Yeah, you don't get... That's silly. So was the set supposed to have those two? Weird. Anyway. Yeah. I love how you get the keypad, the poster, the Fredbear plush, the fan. You get the Fnaf 4 monitors. This is a very detailed set, and I love it. Sure, the vent could be a little bigger, but yeah, it's peak. And I wish I had it. Definitely gonna go into S tier. I think I'm gonna put this above Pirates Cove. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it second. Just because I love this set. I love the figures in this set. Sure, Lulbit should have the hook on the other hand, but like Yendo is peak. Yeah. FNAF 6 now. Molten Freddy. This is absolutely one you're just buying for the figure. Maybe the tape recorder. Yeah. The figure itself is fine. Obviously, like, it's crazy to think, when this set released, we didn't know what Molten Freddy's body looked like. Like, it's only not relatively recently, but like, we didn't know that he was like a spaghetti blob thing. So I completely understand why they gave him the legs they did. And the mask is good. The arm is just a reuse of Ennard, which is lazy, but makes sense, I guess. Yeah, the table is fine. The chair is good. I like the tape recorder. I have not seen it. Yeah, this is definitely just one you're buying for the figure, but I like how it makes sense, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll put it here. Nightmare Bonnie is a better figure, but yeah. Okay, the main stage. This is another one I wish I had. Yeah. Because I love these figures. I love them. I wish Bonnie had a guitar, though. Yeah. No Rockstar Foxy in any of these sets is crazy, though. Like, he should have been in the single stage and not Lefty. But I digress. I love the tables. I love the stools, chairs. I love the lights, the curtains. Hang on. Okay. A plus or S? Definitely S. I will 100% put this in S. I don't think I could put it above the original 2 stages, though, just because they have more going on, right? They have, like, a claw machine, they have an arcade cabinet, whereas this has tables, which isn't really that accurate. Yeah, it has speakers, this one has a speaker, I think. Yeah, I'll put it above the FNAF 2 stage. And then wrapping out FNAF 6, we've got the single stage with Lefty. This is a good one. Lefty's left-handed, which is good. If you know, you know. Yeah, this is just a nice little set. I wish I had. I'll put it into S tier. Probably like above Pirates Cove, but probably not above the Mangle set. Okay, and then Help Wanted with the Freddy set. What did I just do? Yeah. Okay, this set... it's weird, because, like, there are good things about this set that I like. Like, the toolbox is fine, and I don't think any of these images are going to show it, but if you lift up Freddy's torso here, it would have the clock pattern. Like, yeah, it has the, like what Freddy's endoskeleton looked like in that minigame, which I think is perfect. I just wish this set had a little bit more. Like, maybe they could have given you a little helpy hat that he has in his mouth, or a shoe prop, or a little side table, or the trash can, or just something else. I want to like this set. It's a really cool idea, but it's just missing that one thing. And, like, he also has buttons. I never realized that. This Freddy has buttons. Ew. D tier. I was maybe put it in bottom of C, but Freddy has buttons. And even then, like, you are getting more bang for your buck with the FNAF 3 set, whereas this, you're not really. If this had just, like, one or more accessories, it'd be fine, but it doesn't. Anyway, that's my rant. Mangle. Vent Repair Mangle. This is a very good set. I love how it comes with, like, the skip button, the lights. The vent is a little bit 3D. And, of course, you get Mangle, which is cheaper than the original Mangle set. Yeah, this is a very solid Help Wanted set. I think I would put it into S tier, honestly. And, like, again, if you get 3 of these sets, you can build, well, maybe 4. You can build the entire vent repair level with Mangle. I think I would put it above the Scooper. Probably above Toy Freddy. Okay. I forgot Ultimate Custom Night. I'll do that last. This is the Curse of Dreadbear set. Can I get a zoomed in picture, please? That works. Grim Foxy's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, this set's... I like the idea of this set. With, like, the cutouts and stuff. I do wish that these two weren't the same. Kind of wish they gave us another cutout. But it's fine, I guess. Really, you're buying this for the cutouts and Grim Foxy. Yeah. And Grim Foxy looks pretty accurate, I would say. So I think... I might put him, like, there. Honestly, because, like, I think I prefer, like, the sticker in this set of, like, the hallway. And this one has, like, the cutouts, and yeah. So, like, middle of the tier list, I would say. Going back to Ultimate Custom Night, we have the Samurai Foxy set. Oh, come on. Sorry. Samurai Foxy. Couldn't tell you how to spell samurai. Okay, well, I should have clarified it was Foxy. Yeah, this set is a good... Yeah, I like this set. The figure is very detailed, very silly. I like the accessories of the torch and the wall. This is a pretty solid set. Does it kind of stand out from the rest with the figure? Yes, but it's accurate. That's really all that matters. I think I would put this top of C tier. Maybe B tier too. Yeah, I'll put it at bottom of B tier. I can't put it above any of these sets though, because like they do help you build the office, and the figures do fit in more with the rest. But still, this is a very cool set. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll put it above. I'll put it above Withered Freddy. At least these two have vents. Okay, so now the last two. Mcfarlane actually went back and redid some of this. Not redid, because we didn't have these sets. But they gave us sets of the hallways from Fnaf 1. Yeah. So this is very cool. This is the West Hall. I love how you get the Golden Freddy sticker, poster. I love how you get Bonnie and Foxy. Is that the only Foxy that has his eye patch up? It is. That's cool. Yeah. Very cool idea. I love how they give you more of the FNAF 1 location. Like, I'm assuming this fits with the office. So that's very cool. Definitely S tier. Probably... Yeah. Above these. I think there. I think this party room just has more going on with it. And the other hallway set, B+. I think they're S tier, honestly. I love the idea of giving you the rest of the hallway. And easy ways to get the FNAF 1 figures. Yeah. This one's a little worse than the other one, because it doesn't have the Golden Freddy sticker. But still, I love the idea of being able to connect those to the office. And there we go. That's the Mcfarlane tier list. How long did that take? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So, we are officially done with merch. Yay! We got Youtooz. I'll zoom out. We got Youtooz. Knock the paper down. Youtooz and Mcfarlane. I'm happy with these tier lists, especially this one. Mcfarlane made some banger sets, and you already know they would have cooked with Security Breach, dude. They would have cooked. They would have cooked. Yeah. I wish they made sets again. Because, like, when they were peak, they were peak. And even when they were mid, you still got some amazing figures. They only had 2 bad sets. And even then, they have redeeming qualities. Especially this one. W tier list? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with both of these. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream now. I'm a little hungry. Okay, so I guess I'll go in full screen. I originally planned to do this stream and then Mcfarlane on a separate stream, but we got them done today, which is fine. Yeah, I think... Yeah, so we're done with merch now. So now the next stream will be a return to formula with like regular tier lists. I think, yeah, I am 99% sure the next stream we're gonna do was recommended by Ard, believe it or not. We're gonna rank the characters based on how scary they are. I think we took that into account in our overall characters tier list, but now I'm purely gonna be ranking them on how scary they are. So that should be fun. Yeah, doing the humans is gonna be pretty interesting with that one. William Afton, he's scary. Elizabeth, maybe not so much. Michael, who knows? But yeah, that's going to be the next stream. Fingers crossed this week. Fingers crossed. And then after that stream, I have some more ideas in mind for streams, for tier list streams. So yeah, we have that to look forward to. After the stream, I'll update the title and thumbnail of this video to reflect what we did, Mcfarlane stuff. Yeah, unless you guys have any closing thoughts or anything else, I'm okay to end the stream. I'll get something to eat. Oh no, Party Hat's back. Party Hat, you missed it. I finished the tier list and I'm gonna end stream. Here. You guys can say bye to Withered Toy Chica. Bye bye. Man, this really annoys me. The fact that it just won't go down. Okay, well, she's dead now. I'll end stream. Thank you guys so much for joining and watching as always. I hope to catch you in the next stream. Here, I'll put Twitch again down so I can end it. Yeah. Bye, guys. Thank you. Love you guys.